what are you feeding your mind? Well, that's a really important question, and I think it's important for us to consider from the perspective of the fact that we're getting so much information coming at us 24/7 if we let it. With social media and technology, it's pervasive, it's everywhere, all around us, all the time. Unless we are the ones that take some steps to ring fence us for ourselves, then we're going to be exposing ourselves to heaps and heaps of media. And so it's really important to get a handle on, is that serving me? How's it making me feel? Is it healthy and helpful? Or is it something that's having a detrimental effect? And I'm not going to say social media is all bad. Of course it's not. I'm on it too and I love it. But it's really important to know or be aware of your news sources, your information sources, and also secondarily, how is it making you feel? So it might be that up to a certain point, hanging out on social media and reading the news online, all of that stuff might be absolutely fine for you. And you'll know that yourself just by gauging how you feel. But I think it's important to realise that if the media you are being exposed to doesn't make you feel good, then you're going to have to be the one yourself to put boundaries around that for yourself. No one else is going to be able to do that for you, especially as you grow up and go out into the world. There's going to be information bombarding you all the time. So actually it's up to you and it's your job. I like to think of, my mind. Some people say my body is a temple. I say my mind is a temple. I know what works for me and I know what doesn't. And when I'm starting to feel a little bit about some of the news, the really bad news that seems to be everywhere around us all the time, I can't expose myself to it too much. It just depresses me too much and there's nothing I can do about it. So I have some habits that I do. I don't go on the news. I don't watch news before I try to go to sleep because it will make me anxious. I know that. So I'm the one that has to set the boundary there. I know as well that too much exposure to social media for me doesn't work for me. I do love it. I love it up to a point. I think it's really cool. I've got friends all around the world. I love seeing what they're up to. I love getting lots of news and information through social media. It's great. But past a certain point and I start feeling a bit ick about it. So just be aware of the impact it's having on you. Is it building you up, making you feel good, connecting you to other people, or is it making you feel fearful and doubting and worried about the state of the world and anxious? Be really clear about that and try and minimize your exposure to it if that's what it's making you feel. And as I said right at the beginning of this little video, it's going to be up to you to police that for yourself. And only you know what's a good amount of exposure or what works for you and what doesn't. So you might have to be a little bit brave and a little bit strong in this for yourself.